this light is so bright. Clearly. Yep. Hello. Kind of in the hallway again because I don't want to get started and then it doesn't really work because we don't have time to be going through what's happening. Hey, Nick, you're back from Las Vegas, Michelle, and you made it back in one piece. My Nikki redhead. Hey, Shakira. Tracy. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, I'm glad you made it back in one piece. So, hey, Sister Sherry, Mama Sherry. So before we get into topic tonight, I'm so excited about tonight. I just want to take a moment. Tracy, who is so faithful in tuning in, just recently lost a brother cousin. And so just remember her in prayer. His memorial service is tomorrow. And I really, want us to just remember the two young boys that were, their lives were taken so young, and just to remember people that are dealing with, mental health challenges. They're real, they're very real, and, I say it all the time, we cannot take anything for granted. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Liz. We can't take anything for granted because life is really short, it's one of those things where, if you have the opportunity to tell someone you love them, to just tell someone how grateful you are for them, it's so important to just do it. Hey, Ariel. So I know I believe there was a vigil tonight, just kind of remembering the two boys. And obviously, I don't know all the details, but I just think, obviously something was wrong with mom, because, no one in their right mind could do anything like that. But hey, Jenny, on to topic for tonight. I'm so excited. First, I want to say, I did say I was giving away shoes, right? That's over. I just want to say that because it's been trying to find shoes for people. And obviously you guys know I love everything, right? Because you see all my stuff in my closet and you haven't even seen my whole closet. Thank you. This is Kat Von D. I love lipstick. Michelle, I love lipstick. Kat Von D, and then just a beauty store, CVS Fine, Revlon has these great matte colors, and I mix them. So I was trying to be fancy tonight for y'all. Yep, we're in the hallway. We're actually in the hallway leading to my bedroom. I don't take anybody in my bedroom except my man. Hello. Aren't you surprised I like lipstick? So I want to talk about the shoes. So I have a list of shoes that I'm giving people. So I've given away, just so you know, because I'm a woman of my word. I gave away these thigh-high boots. Oh, they were fierce. I'm giving away good stuff. Nikki, your red shoes. Cheryl, I'm a size 10. I'm so sorry. And Cheryl, I only have heels. Come on now. Nikki, your beautiful red sandals they're at the church waiting for you to pick them up. So Nikki, Natasha, Sharon, I've given those 3 away. I'm still working on the other people. If you were tuned in that particular night, and I told you were getting a pair of shoes, trust me, they're on the way. So far, oh no, and I gave 4 pair away. Hello. Tatiana, I gave Tatiana a pair. Nice. Knight's boots. So anyway, so I just wanted to follow up with that. Then, sorry, size 10, but we're maybe another time, but I was like, that turned into a little bit of work. So I wanted to share something about bucket list, and then I'm going to go through what I wanted to talk about tonight, and you know, I think you guys will enjoy it. But the great thing, you know, we talked about our bucket list, but the great thing about writing a bucket list is, I swear to you, things start to show up. So on my bucket list, I researched like these top spas throughout the United States, because I love, love, love going to spas. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Novella. Oh my gosh. So I wrote down that there was a particular spa that I wanted to go to at this particular hotel. And I'll just tell you what it is. So I was like, oh, I would love to go to a spa at the Ritz-Carlton. So let me just tell you what happened. So I had it on my bucket list from 2 years ago. And, you know, I mean, we go on vacation, but it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I'm like, I've talked to some people that have been to Ritz-Carlton, and they're kind of like, eh. So when I think of spending my money, I'm like, eh, I need to know it's going to have really, really, really good reviews, right? So Pastor Matt and I got invited. Hey, Sandra. Deslina, only because I love you? I don't know, but we'll work on it. I'll put your name on the list. So Pastor Matt and I got invited to this, it's like a missions weekend, and you will not believe it's at the Ritz-Carlton. And it's like they're inviting pastors. They must have a deal with Ritz-Carlton. They're inviting pastors because they want, you know, and we're getting ready to launch our mission too. So it was like perfect. I'm like, hun, I know you probably don't want to go, but we're going to go because this is on my bucket list, and it just showed up, and it's FREE. So all I have to do is pay for the spa. You feel me? Bucket list. You start writing your bucket list and things show up. I'm not joking. I already told you about my Beyonce experience. Item number 31 on my bucket list, and I was in row 3. So get your, Natasha, woo! Get your bucket list. Hey, Christy. Let's not even talk about Christy showing up in my life. That's a whole segment by itself. So anyway, so today, so that's bucket list. Then I want to talk about recapping before I get to, hey, Jules. Yes, write the vision down, make it plain. Hey, Unique, I miss you. How are you? Hi, my sister Jules. Okay, so I just had to go back to the bucket list, but now I just got to go back to Passion Planner, because we talked about getting our time management together, right? But oh my gosh, Michelle, I don't know if you're still on. In the Passion Planner, there is a segment where you can, it's called the monthly reflection. And I'm telling you, you know, Oprah says that she writes in her gratitude journal every single day. And I'm so mad because there are certain days that I didn't write down what I was grateful for that particular day. But oh my gosh, the Passion Planner. So these are the questions that it asks at the end of every month. Lisa, my girl from high school. Girl, you know, Lisa, I'm so different. Girl, don't write stuff I did. What was the most memorable? Right. Are you so happy? Right. I love it. What was the most memorable part of this past month, and describe it? Oh my gosh. I started writing because it's only like a little bit of space. I ended up having to go to a whole nother pad, because once I started writing what I was grateful for, the most memorable part, it was like things kept coming. And after, I was like, oh my gosh, the month of January was so freaking amazing. And if I didn't, hey, Randy and Charles. Oh, we got the guys on tonight, huh? Hey, Annie. So then the second question is, what were the 3 biggest lessons you've learned in the past month? When I started writing down my lessons, oh my gosh, then how are you different between this past month and the month before it? And then what or who are you grateful for this past month? And then name 3 things you can improve on in this upcoming month. Nikki, I'm telling you, when I started writing stuff down, I was like, I've never recapped an entire month. I just haven't done that. Now I sit down and I reflect, oh, this is what happened over the past year. I keep like in my phone, I keep like blessings that have happened. But when I started recapping the month, I really have nothing to complain about. Even, I mean, people at church, you know, the last time I spoke about everything that our family went through in January. It doesn't even compare to all of the blessings. It doesn't even compare. So I just had to share that with you in terms of writing out your bucket list. I'm always going to keep it before you, because a bucket list is so important, because it gives you things to plan for, things to hope for, and just to get you outside of yourself. So, and then planning, this is how you use it together. Woohoo, right, Shakira? Shakira, woohoo! So you take your bucket list and then you say, okay, you know what? Once a month, I'm going to work towards something on my bucket list and put it in my planner. Oh my gosh. So in April, I'm doing something on my bucket list. Now, I'm so excited about today. I'm not going to be on long because, hey, Caitlin, girl, I'm about to register for your event. That's on my bucket list too. Having a stylist. So last year, this woman, Sharice. So Sharice, I don't even know how we got on the discussion, but Sharice got married a couple of years ago. Her husband's an avid reader, and she posted some books that she read. And my intent is always to read a book a month. It doesn't always happen that way, but that's my intent. And so we started writing on Facebook Messenger, and I was like, Sharice, you really challenged me to, read more. And I'm gonna definitely do a live in front of my books. You're not ready. You guys know I love everything, but you're not ready for my book collection. So, I said, I have all these books, and a lot of them I've read, and then some is my intent to read, and whatever. And so I said to her, you know what? I'm going to hold myself accountable to you. And I took a picture. I picked out like 8 books that I was going to read. It was like July. I picked out 8 books, snapped a picture of them, and I said, I'm reading these books. And then what I found is that because I made myself accountable, yes, isn't she your go-to? She is amazing, Sharice. And I always say her last name wrong, Altador. But anyway, so I snapped a picture of my stack of books and I said, Sharice, these are the books I'm going to read. And then I ran into her and her husband, Kervin. And so they were like, you should do books on audio. We do audio, we do reading. We find things on YouTube, and I'm already a YouTuber anyway. So I was like, you know what? Yes. So I got my stack of books together, took a picture, sent it to her, and oh my gosh. So I'm going to tell you 2 right now, Jenna. If there are 2 books to read this year, if you have not already read them, let me do the drum roll. Ta-da! The Year of Yes and Living with Intent. Living with Intent was amazing. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, this book is so amazing. Living with Intent. And then The Year of Yes, Shonda Rhimes' journey into amazing changes in her life. Oh my gosh, these 2 books literally, along with the Bible, have changed my life. okay? So I want to recommend that to you, but here's the real deal, right? Yes, the year of yes, right? It's so good. So then, because that happened to me last year, at the end of this year, I was like, you know what? Let me do the same thing. Let me get all my books together, snap a picture, and hold myself accountable, right? So this, I'm going to show you my little, this is part of it. I still have another. Yes, Margaret, isn't that book so good? Now, Margaret's another good reader. Margaret, you should get a stack of your books that you've read and post it so that people can, you know, glean off of your reading list, because she has a good list. Okay, so this, I'm going to hold it up. Dun, 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 dun. This is my stack of books, okay? Now, I've already read one, which is Taisha Creighton's book. I'm still working through Conchetta Green's book. Taisha Creighton's book, oh my gosh, it was just a great read. Build Your Own Way, I believe is the title. I was trying to find it so I could hold it up. But in Taisha, just in case you replay, I finally posted the review on Amazon, because if you purchase from, you know, a local author and they're selling on Amazon, please post a review. It helps to boost up their book. So anyway, right now I'm really into the supernatural. So I just want to show you some of my supernatural books. Actually, I think I just have one over here. So anyway, so I'm reading, right now I'm reading The Veil, An Invitation to the Unseen Realm by Blake Healy. He just talks about his journey, and just a phenomenal book. And those of us who are Christians, I'm not assuming everyone who's tuned in is a Christian, but for those of us who are believers, he just talks about, listen, once you accept the Lord, the access that you have into the spiritual is just unbelievable. Then I have, someone just bought this book for me and gave me these 4 keys along with it. And these keys are to pray to the north, south, east, and west. And this is a manual on intercession, which I can't wait to get into this. And because we have, if you haven't registered for our conference, trust me, you don't want to miss this conference. We had an amazing closet book club. Oh, we'll see. Meeting today, just kind of finalizing the conference, but Sarah Jakes Roberts, Don't Settle for Safe. Lisa Bevere, oh my gosh, if you haven't read anything by this woman, okay? The Veil, Margaret, The Veil. You want that book before you leave, trust me. Lisa Bevere, Without Rival. You know, this is a book that Oprah, it's on Oprah's, it was on her book club. And wait, all y'all are going to Punta Cana? Bought my tickets this week. Ooh, are you guys doing a girls trip? Well, that is something. I wish I was going. The Power of Now. Oh, okay. I don't know if anyone has ever seen. Oh, for the conference. I'm like, oh my God, there's a girls trip to Punta Cana. If anyone has seen The Hours, it is a really bizarre movie, but I'm telling you, the depth of that movie is so amazing. Yeah, it's kind of a dark movie, but I'm telling you, yeah, you have to watch it. You know what? We might have to just have a day where we say watch the movie and then we come back and discuss it, because it's a deep movie. Oh, someone recommended this book to me. Hunger. I don't know if anyone's read this. Margaret. Girl, you going on a girls trip, Margaret? Good for you. Hunger by Roxane Gay. Yeah, this was on her first book, Bad Feminist, was on a New York Times bestseller. But Hunger, she was just at Rhode Island School of Design, and a woman I love and adore, she recommended this book to me, so I can't wait to get into this. I love a good mystery. Hi, Brother Levi. Taisha, I just said that I posted my review for your book, and it's such a great book. I love a good mystery. I am so, this is hilarious because I need you to see her face. Hi, Nicole. I was just talking about you today with our team. Look, she's aged, right? But I love Mary Higgins Clark. I love a good mystery. She's like one of my favorite mystery writers. And I love sci-fi too. Octavia Butler is she's a Black author who does sci-fi and it's kind of mystery. It's amazing. My hindsight, your foresight, it's a great read. It's, just women kind of giving their testimonies for younger people. And then I always have to have a good business book, and the 48 Laws of Power, oldie but goodie. So that's my book list. So my thing about reading is that I just feel like if you get your stack of books together and snap a picture, you can go to the library and say, these are all the books I want to read, snap a picture, and then my water fell. Then hold yourself accountable to someone. Hey, Erin, I love you, girl. Hold yourself accountable, right, to someone, and then you'll get your reading done. And then, if you carry one of my good friends, Katani, what she does is she carries a book with her wherever she goes. So even if you just had 5 minutes, 5 minutes to read the book. So my list from last year, as soon as I snapped the picture and sent it off to Sharice and told her to hold me accountable, I got through all my books. And so yesterday, I was like, I read Taisha's book. Lean In. You know what? For some reason, I think I have that book. I gotta write that down. I read Taisha's book. It was like I said, it was a quick read. It was a great read. And Lean In. I do have that book. Thank you, Christy. And so I was like, okay, I read my book for January, but my goal is to really try to read 2 if I can. And then the other thing that I do, and I just encourage you to do it, is, my one of my mentors, Pastor Gloria White Hammond, she loves books on CD, or now you can just download them from the library. You can, if you have a smart car, you can listen to them in the car. And you can go on YouTube, and YouTube has like audiobooks a lot of times. And then Audible, which is connected to Amazon. I think it's a small fee, but you can just, you can just get it in. And then the other thing that I do is I'm always listening to something to educate my mind on YouTube. Now, here's the thing, is that, thank you, Nicole. Here's the thing, thank you, Nikki. We're trying, like, all of us encouraging each other. And I'm telling you guys, I told our staff today, because they were like, sometimes our staff gets a little concerned about me. They're like, you just seem to be doing a lot. And so for me, this is relaxing. I just want to say that. I love to give out information. So, one of the things about our mind is we're always wrestling with negative thoughts, right? I mean, that's just, can I get a witness? I don't know anyone who's always walking around like, life is so grand, isn't it great? I mean, that's what we'd like to do, and life is grand and great because we're alive. But the more that you can fill your mind with encouraging stuff and encouraging words and, the Word of God, and just listening to inspiring, like I listen to a lot of TED Talks, Negative Smurfs. Yes, that's in your book, right? And wait, isn't it an acronym for something? If it is, can you write it? Because I was so trying to find your book today, and I'm like, where did I put this book? So the more that you can fill your mind with like positive stuff, and when you start filling your mind with positive stuff and negative people come around you, you're like, I don't have time for that. So even people who, it could be just like a little comment like, girl, you know you shouldn't, something. And I'm like, yeah, no, I don't receive that. No. Because I try to keep my mind, I'm already dealing with my own stuff that I have to keep like smacking down. I don't need anybody else trying to fill this brain with anything negative. So that is what I wanted to share tonight. Get your book list together. Take a picture of it. Have someone hold you accountable for what you want to read. If you don't know where to start, like a lot of people, cost of being in a relationship. Yes, that was a good one too. The cost of being in a relationship. Have someone hold you accountable, and do what you can. It's just, sometimes we just put so much on ourselves, but if you can only get through one book, every 2 months, every quarter, at least you're carrying something around and trying to fill your mind with something that's positive. Again, don't forget to do your bucket list. I'm going to keep reminding everyone, because I'm telling you, I just shared earlier today that, an item on my bucket list showed up, and I was able to hop on it because I knew, as Oprah would say, the universe sent it to me. I knew God sent it to me. Hello. And then once you have your stuff on your bucket list, you can plan for it to go into your schedule so that you can actually make room for what you want to do on your bucket list. So that's all for now, but I do have something very exciting, and I've always wanted to do this, and so I'm definitely going to do it on Tuesday. Hey, Kizzy. So I talked to, she wasn't that helpful, but I'm still going to do it. I don't care. I've always wanted to invite single ladies to David's Bridal I was hoping that you'd be able to try a dress on. We could take a picture. You could put it on your bucket list or your vision board, your journal, whatever you want to do. So I went to David's Bridal on Tuesday, and I said, yeah, I was thinking about doing a meetup, and, me and some single ladies are going to come and try dresses on. And the lady was like, oh, we don't do that because our dresses. So I was like, hey, Anika. I was like, okay. So in my head, I was like, well, they don't have to try your dresses on. They can just hold it up and I'll snap a picture. Hello. So on Tuesday, whoever wants to meet me at David's Bridal in Westwood, we can find you a little dress. We can hold it up, and I can take your picture and you can put it on your vision board. I am like, listen, hey, Kayla, listen, I just remember, when I was, okay, so I don't know how many people know my story, but I was married before, and then I became a widow, and I was like, I know I'm getting married again. That's just not even, my King David is coming. And so that was my promise, and I knew it was going to happen. So I just feel like for a lot of single women, it's like, yes, we at 7 o'clock, David's Bridal in Westwood. That's what we doing. So sometimes you just need a little hope. This Tuesday coming up at 7 o'clock, and I'm going to definitely say it again on Sunday. So I just feel like, have some hope. It's not, it's not anything, look at it. I mean, you have to have hope, we have to be inspired. And who's that? Oh, so now my family's coming, so you know how they are. They like to interrupt. And hello.
Yes, I can.
So as soon as you guys came in, now the Wi-Fi. It's you guys. They're doing something to the Wi-Fi. Okay. So, yes, single ladies wedding dress photo shoot Tuesday, 7 p.m. David's Bridal in Westwood. Okay. Oh, I missed your.
Take like family pictures, honestly.
I missed your
Look how light skinned
your
I
TED
look.
Talk. Oh, I don't know how to get back in. I need a wedding dress. My son is. Oh yes, perfect. Hey, hi
Take a
son.
selfie.
Oh yeah, he wants to take a selfie. So whenever I ask him to take a selfie, he never wants
Never,
to.
ever.
Never. So yes, Beverly, I hope you can come. 7 o'clock Tuesday, David's Bridal in Westwood. We're going to invade. Sheree, I was just talking. Maddie Taisha said hello.
Hi.
Sheree, I was just talking about all the shoes that I gave out. So I did give out. Hi, hon.
Listen, I don't want any shade today. I ain't trying to mess with nobody's dream. All right? This is my room. I just have to go to my room. And now I'm gone.
What if? Wait. What if somebody needs to go to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Go to the other one.
But what if he wants to go to this one? This is his bathroom.
Yeah, love, this is
Just
my bathroom.
go around. Go to the other one. We're almost done
What if
anyway.
I
Oh
would've
my
used this
gosh.
bathroom?
Taisha said hi, hon.
Hi, Taisha. God bless you. I'm trying to be really, considerate today.
Sister Margaret. Now,
It's still working.
I know,
You're
okay.
fine.
But anyway,
Maddie, do you...
so Sheree, I have given away 4 pair of shoes. I'm still looking for your shoes. Find them, you will have them, okay?
Anyone who's a size 10, call me. My number is 617
Oh, that's Steve!
999.
Hey guys, you remember Steve?
Wait. Oh.
Steve is the guy we rented a house from on the vineyard.
617
From New York.
999.
Oh,
Hey
hey,
Steve,
Steve.
how you doing?
9999. Call me.
That is not
If
even
you're
your
a size-
number.
If you're a size 10, 617.
Look, brother Levi.
617
So anyway, Sheree,
999.
I'm finding the perfect pair for you. Okay?
9999.
So, okay, remember your book list, your bucket list,
can
your
call me at
planner,
911.
recapping the month,
Oh, planning with planners.
and David's Bridal on Tuesday, 7 o'clock, Westwood. We're invading the place.
Oh, we're gonna invade.
Wait, where we going to Westwood?
We're gonna get down, Maddie, at what? David's Bridal?
Why are you going to David's Bridal?
Yeah. Why are we going to David's Bridal?
No, you're
Oh
watching
look,
the kids.
that is Malin.
What up, baby?
Anika saying hi.
Hi, Anika. God bless
Yeah,
you guys.
Margaret, right? 99.
999. If you wear a size 10. Listen,
Anyway.
we just came back from basketball game, basketball
you
life.
win?
They won. They're in the playoffs. Good job, Maddie. Give me 5. He was rocking and rolling. He had 2,000 points. He had 2,000 points tonight.
Anyway, good night, guys.
999.
Yes, recap. Bucket
99.
list,
No,
book
I'll do
list,
the-
David's Bridal.
I'll do the recap. Bucket list,
recap your month.
boot camp. Wait,
Oh, I made it.
Wait, let me recap.
Oh.
Bucket list, man.
Bucket list.
What else? Planning with
Planning
planners.
with planners.
David's Bridal.
David's Bridal. Jesus Lord.
I can't with them. Good night.
Here, Maddie.